I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my new look website, www.stampwithelaine.com. This is the card we're making today. It's a quick, easy card. It's got a Polaroid effect with a brayered background and a die-cut jetty from the By the Dock bundle, which coordinate with the dockside dies. Now this die here will cut out the stamped images here. It's a grassy bank. It will also cut out some bulrushes, 2 pairs of oars, one with an embossed texture and one plain, a leaping frog, the birds. This one is for the frog here, and this one's for the dock or the jetty, and that's for the boat. I'm only going to be using the jetty die cuts this stamped image here. The card base is in Pool Party and it's half an A4 sheet which has been cut at 4 1/8 inches by 11 3/4 inches. In metric that's 10.5 by 29.8 centimeters. Then for the Polaroid effect I've got a basic black layer which is 3 3/4 inches by 4 7/8 inches, which is 9.5 by 12.4 centimeters. Whisper white layer to go on top of this matte layer is 3 5/8 inches by 4 3/4 inches. In metric that's 9.2 by 12.1. I have another basic black layer that's 3 by 3, which is 7.6 by 7.6 centimeters, and this one to go inside it measures 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, which is 7.3 by 7.3 centimeters. And then a whisper white layer for the inside of the card, which measures 3 3/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches, which is 9.5 centimeters by 14 centimeters. Using Tuxedo Black Memento ink and Pool Party ink, a soft suede stamping blend combo, the light grey stamping blends and the dark old olive stamping blend. Dark Pool Party blend. We also need a scrap of Whisper White so I can stamp the dock and die cut it. A sponge brayer and some rhinestones. Stamparatus so that I can make sure that this is stamping in the right place and that it's straight. To start with, I'm going to ink up the pier or the dock in Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I'm just only going to partially stamp it. Then I'll use the dark soft suede blend and just do a bit of shading. Use this Pool Party one just to draw a bit of water on there. I'll glue this to the inside of the card so I don't mislay it. I'll probably glue this as well, the matte layer. Bring in my Stamparatus and stamp. Glue this on my card base on this layer here, and also the 3-inch square basic black matte layer to give it that Polaroid effect. Then take the brayer and ink it up with the Pool Party ink and run that across the cardstock. Next I'm going to stamp this fish image down here going to ink up the dock again so that I can stamp it, colour it and get it die cut. Die cut off camera and I'll be back. Now I'm also going to stamp on the this piece here because I need to get the water lines along the pier. So I'll do that. There's no need to colour that one in because the die cut piece will go on top. Already put dimensionals on the back of this, and then we can line it up with that one and overlay it on the top. Just finishing colouring in these bits. And lastly, just add the rhinestones. Do you know, no matter how much I try not to smudge things, if I'm working with black, I always somehow seem to get it smudged. So that's completed it. But what I'm going to do is show you some other cards that you can make up with the same set. For instance, this one I embossed with the Settles embossing folder. These are the different awls that you can get. This one is just plain, and this is longer and it's also textured so you can emboss with it. So that's a more generic one. And this is the tin tile embossing folder I used as a background. And I think those came from the Bonanza birthday dies. And this one I used the layering oval circles to die cut an aperture on that. On this one I used the oars to dry emboss the background, and this is the lovely leaping frog. Can you see that? So those are some of the other samples you can make. You can also make one, this was the one I made at first, with the anchor from the Sail Away embellishments. So there's all sorts of possibilities. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll be back with more inspiration next time. Bye!